Tim Legler alongside, and I get that there is a tonnage of words as it relates to LeBron. We cover him quite a bit, and people, oh, you cape for LeBron, this and that. Look, if y'all want to be cynical and try to nitpick, then have fun. I'm just going to appreciate the excellence of what it is that we see, and I think we are numb to it. How do you look at tonight, and where do you put it?
I feel like almost like you don't need me out here right now to tell you that LeBron was really good tonight. Because what he did was outrageous. I mean, he's never been as comfortable as he is making shots. I mean, he's so relaxed on his jumper. We know about the stuff at the rim, but the way he's shooting the ball from the perimeter at critical times, it's the highest level he's ever been offensively in his entire career. We're watching it right now. But despite that, Scott, you still say on a given night, where else is it going to come from? Because you just don't know with this group. No Kevin Love tonight. Where's it going to come from? George Hill and Jeff Green get 34 points.
Okay.
Without it, as great as LeBron is,
they
lose the game if George Hill doesn't play the way he did tonight. And all the playoff experience that he has, it came to fruition tonight. On night they really needed that.
All right, so we're done with LeBron. Tell me about those guys. I mean, the significance of them, and then I guess the magic question that you can't possibly know is where is it on Sunday? Where is it on the road, and why does it evaporate? That's the part that baffles me.
Yeah, George Hill was so aggressive early in the game in the first quarter, like looking for his dribble drive, and he gets a couple to go, and he's just like a different player on the night. So maybe if you're Tyronn Lue, you might want something in your package early in the game to try to make sure that George Hill gets something going to the rim or a little pull-up jumper where he can get a clean look to get his confidence up in a road situation. Jeff Green was sensational. I thought he played so big in the post tonight, too. He forced double teams to come. That led to three-point shooting. And so, again, with this group, with J.R. Smith struggling to make shots, Korver, a guy that I think you can target and take out of games if you really want to. Boston's been pretty good about that when they select to do it. Kevin Love goes down early. How are you possibly going to get 34 points from any two guys on that roster? You don't know what's going to happen. They stepped up in a huge way to supplement, obviously, this ridiculous shot-making of LeBron James.
We ping-pong back and forth between touchscreens of, hey, look, Cleveland's playing with great urgency on defense, and what are they doing on defense? And tonight we're back to, hey, this is pretty good.
Their interior activity tonight was sensational the entire game. You know, at the end, Boston strung together some buckets, but for the most part, man, Cleveland was playing at a different level defensively tonight. I'll show you what I mean. Second half of this possession, this was their best one of the night. Tristan Thompson switches out. Rozier gives it up once, second time gets it back, and just watch the way Tristan Thompson walls him off. If he gets a blow-by right there, they can't really help. And now look what's on the weak side. You got Jeff Green stepping in, ready to jump out and contest on the three. You got J.R. Smith playing the edge of the lane. George Hill is in here, and LeBron's in here. In essence, a 2-3 zone. Now on the kick out, look at the closeout. You're forced to dribble penetration. Take a look at Tristan Thompson. He's running back in here. You got J.R. Smith helping off of the corner, and then LeBron and George Hill rotating to the ball. And all that spells is this. You have walled off the interior. You're not getting to the rim. But how are you going to close out? Well, here's one. LeBron comes. He's going to get vertical if this shot goes up. When this pass gets made, I mean, look at the string. George Hill is right behind him on Marcus Smart. They can't get anything. Leads to the strip and the run out. Now, LeBron gets this layup. I want you to watch this. We've seen the play on the highlight, but I want you to watch really what goes on here.
Looks like he's getting ready to sprint.
Right, so here's the outlet pass. Right, Rozier's gone, and he's a jet. Look where LeBron is. Okay, he's already looking across the court. But right here, LeBron's sort of jogging, and right about here, he looks over and he can see that Rozier has some ideas about getting to the rim, and that's when LeBron kicks it into another gear and catches him at the rim. Maybe the only player in the league, besides maybe Westbrook, that's going to cover that kind of ground that quickly and make that play above the rim. Their defense, there was 6 examples in the first half where they converged to take away rim protection and make sure Boston didn't get anything in the paint. I just thought it was exceptional. As good as they can play defensively, that's what it took tonight, and then what they did with LeBron and Hill and Green.
You've consistently said throughout the series, Boston's the better team. If they're going to be better on Sunday and advance, what will be the reason why? What will enable them to do that?
Well, it's Jason Tatum, first of all, can't go through about the first 30 minutes of the game sort of just trying to find his groove. They need him to be special. So Jason Tatum has to go home, and he has to be the guy that he was the other night in Game 5 when he's the best player on the floor. He has to be that. Jaylen Brown and Rozier, they've got to be as good as they were tonight. Understand that the home crowd isn't going to get you through this, not when you're playing against that player. Having said it, I think Brad Stevens need to make a couple adjustments, a couple of blitzes and every now and then to get it out of his hand. Maybe foul Tristan Thompson intentionally a couple of times to muck up the flow if LeBron gets on one of those rolls. Something different than thinking you could just guard this guy, put a hand in his face on jump shots, and thinking we did a pretty good job because he's shooting the ball too comfortably.
Yeah. Boston or Cleveland?
I think Boston's going to win it.
All right. You've been consistent throughout. We will find out, and we will talk again.
Got it.
Tim, thank you.